Shauna, art may be in the eye of the beholder, but the NFT and the code for all of that, that's in the matrix, and it has a lot of value. Let's talk about what's going on with NFTs and a platform that'll let everybody get in on this. We invite into the stream Roger Dickerman. He is the CEO of Artifex, which is a digital art space that features work from more than 100 artists. And the way that you've described it to us is think of Sotheby's, but only for NFTs. And I have to ask you, because some of the stuff we went on the website and took a look, it's just really cool. That 3D lion's head blew me away. But when I buy the NFT, I'm buying the digital code. I don't get to hold the lion's head art. I don't get to do anything with it. I just own the code, right?
That's right. You own the code and the file, and that lion's head is Justin Maller, so let's give him some love there. But yes, what we do is we ask these fabulous digital artists a question: how would you represent yourself in a piece of art? They create a one-of-one artwork, and then we create what we're looking at right now. That is a 3D model, and there are editions of those, and you're actually in our Unreal Engine world right now, which we are building, which gives us some fabulous visuals.
How much do some of these NFTs go for?
Yeah, so on our site right now, we saw 4 one-of-one auctions close within the past week, average price about $30,000 per artwork. On the 3D edition side, these editions sell for anywhere between $400 to just over $1,000 to one that just sold out that now trades at about $2,000.
The terminology is where I think some of us get a little confused, because you just said the artwork. And I'm not buying the artwork. I'm buying the actual code linked to the artwork. But the artwork, that can go a million times at $1 to anybody who wants to pay for the image, right?
Well, digital ownership matters, and that is really the revolution of the NFT. In the physical world, for example, this painting over my shoulder, this is a Sky Golpe. That we get that, right? You can hold that Sky Golpe, you can hang it up on your wall. But what do you do about a Sky Golpe artwork in the digital world? Well, one just sold for $30,000. It's the same deal. You hang it on your digital wall and in your home. When that frame technology gets better, and oh, by the way, it is, companies are competing over that as we speak. When that frame technology gets better, that Sky Golpe is going to make a whole lot of sense on that same wall.
Roger, who's buying these? Is it millennials, or are you starting to attract some of the some older investors as well?
It's a great question. We've seen a lot of cryptocurrency buyers, right? This is inextricably linked to cryptocurrency, a lot of NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, of course. But let's use Christie's auction house as an example. A little while ago, they had a CryptoPunks auction. They put these little tiny images in in Christie's. Then they had another auction. They featured just digitally native artworks. Most recently, they had a trespassing auction. And all of a sudden, these NFT artists were with the Banksys and the Cause and the Invaders. And so we're seeing adoption, we're seeing education. I think we're going to see some traditional investors get involved.
I want to get back to what you just said to us about the digital art and the framing, because it's fascinating. If you have a frame, that's a James Armstrong behind me. So if I have a frame that's just a blank digital screen, but then I own the digital artwork, I can put it into the frame. However, if I own the NFT, unless the purchase of the NFT somehow ties the licensing to that digital art image, all those people who've bought NFTs already who don't have that agreement in licensing, frame or not, they spent a lot of money for something that's going to get sold again, right?
But Adam, I can forge that James Armstrong. And in fact, there are examples of Mona Lisas hanging in museums that nobody knew for 100 years that were forgeries. And to this day, there's still some debate about whether they are. The nice thing is, if you own that NFT on that blockchain, you know exactly whether someone has the real deal or not. There are some frame technologies, for example, Atomic Form. When you buy their frame on your wall, you can only put on that frame those NFTs that you own. So these problems are being solved.
That is an amazing, what's coming down the pike is amazing. And like we said in the commercial break leading up to you, there are a lot of us who are converts, but some of us are old fashioned, and even the forgery, it's an original, but it's nice to have on the wall. All the best to you, and we wish you the best. Roger Dickerman, Artifex CEO.